Speaking of packages, ignore bingus. Guess what arrived? The solution, my biggest problem, the broken CPU. So in today's video, we're gonna fix that one. Let's go. In the last video, we just recorded how I upgraded my keyboard. So check out this video here. Way cleaner aesthetic. Ignore Olaf. So this is the setup right now. However, not functional. Again, broken CPU. We're gonna fix that. But what is actually in the box? Let's find out together. We need to open it. Me not dripping away the packaging details, so I don't dox myself. W's. What is in this box? Let's find out. So, a story about how I broke my CPU, by the way, is I wanted to install a new cooler for my CPU. I have like a really old school, let me show you guys. I have a really old school CPU fan, W's. Basically it has a heatsink, so it attracts all the heat from the CPU, goes here and then the fan blows it away. I thought it might be a bit more efficient to get like a liquid cooler. So I bought one of these liquid coolers, and by uninstalling this one, I think I ripped out the CPU. Didn't notice that it actually was out of the socket, and then when I was cleaning the thermal paste, I think I put too much pressure on the CPU, and then I bent the pins that are on the CPU. I brought it to the repair shop. He made it completely straight. However, there's one pin missing here somewhere. Not sure if you can see that at all. Somewhere here is a missing pin. Where's Waldo? I think it's right here. Where am I? Right there. Anyways, so this doesn't work anymore. This thing is like $250. So the only really real solution is to replace it, which is quite costly to be honest, but like things have to be done. So I got a new CPU. Before we were running the Ryzen, where's it at? Before we were running the Ryzen 9 5900X, it has like 12 cores, pretty good. So either I buy the same one again, however they actually don't do that anymore, or I downgrade to get a cheaper alternative, or I get a different one that's more like focused on gaming. However, since I'm triple streaming, editing, recording and things like this, I thought the only reasonable thing to do here is an upgrade. So we're going with the Ryzen 9 5950X. This one has 16 cores, so way better for multitasking and stuff. So the multi-streams should be running better. I should be running like recordings in the background as well. This is the chip, by the way. Spoiler. So there it is. I love how these boxes always come with nothing, just air. The actual thing is just this one here. $260 just for this tiny chip. So in today's video, we're gonna fix that one. Alright, here it is. So if you're new to PC builds, it's quite easy, especially custom ones. The only thing we have to do is place this chip right there. So we open the box, take out the chip. On the bottom of the chip you see this one triangle here. This tells you exactly how you have to align it in the actual socket. And on the socket itself, I'm not sure if you can see that, or if I can even show that, there is a triangle here somewhere. I think it's over there. So all we have to do is gently place this bad boy into the socket. You just hover over it and then it just falls into place. And that's basically all you have to do. Now you put this down. This is now locked and loaded. It's not ready yet because this has to be reinstalled onto it. I already cleaned it last time with some rubbing alcohol. That was the original reason why I bought rubbing alcohol. Unfortunately, CPUs actually don't come with thermal paste. It's basically like a liquid that you put onto the chip. So what you have to do now is get the paste right there. I went with some X8. I think it's one of the best ones you can get. This package also comes with a spoon. Shout out to Spoon, our new stream mascots. Alright, you twist off the end. It comes with a whopping 2 grams of thermal paste. You apply a bit of it onto it. What I do is I do like 4 dots, 3, 4. You don't actually need that much. Make sure you actually cover this as well so it doesn't dry up in case you need it again. Then gently you use the spoon to distribute it a bit. If you don't have a spoon, you can also use like a credit card or so. Just make sure to actually clean a credit card after again. Make sure all of it is covered. It might look a lot, but like it's just a really thin layer of the thermal paste. That's why I'm going over it quite a few times to thin it out a bit and spread it out as well. So now that it's covered, only thing to do is install this bad boy here. This one belongs to the bottom, this to the top. Make sure all the cables are gone. I mentioned the liquid cooler, right? Well, the liquid cooler I initially bought had 3 radiators, and as you can see in my case, I only have 2, so this didn't even fit to begin with. So quite of a mispurchase on my part there, not gonna lie. And here it's important you are gentle. It's kind of hard to see as well, so what I do is like I work with my feelings. Definitely helps if you don't have the most muscular fingers in the world. Oh yeah, that is nice. Now, there's this one lever here. This one you have to flick over. This is on, everything is good. There's a single hair here, we don't need that one. And we should be good. Now I hope I didn't install the wrong CPU and not the old one again, because this would have been tragic. Quick double check. This one should be the old one. 900. Look at APA. And this is all it takes. Make sure to don't put the thermal paste on the table. Right, CPU is installed now. The hook is in. It's sturdy as a rock. Everything is connected. Nothing is loose. So we should be good. See you on the ground floor. We place it right here. Pro tip, before you put every single cable in, close it completely. Make sure it actually works. By doing that, you have to run the most minimal setup, which is just the power supply and 1 DPI cable. You turn it on, and now hopefully, excuse me, this should run green. Let's turn it on. Yellow is normal. It should be green. Red is bad. Red might be in the beginning because it's a new CPU, so the system has to get used to it, kind of. But now we should see green. Any second now. Now we should say green. Yes, it's working. Let's go. Alright, one of these monitors should turn on now. We're still looking at green. One of them should work. Assuming, wait, hold up. Are they even turned on? Not quite sure which one I used. Maybe this one. It says, new CPU installed. Please enter setup to configure your system. Press F1. W's. Keyboard is lighting up, that's pretty good. Which means we're in the BIOS. Let's press enter to get into the BIOS real quick. Let's see. Are we good now? There it is. So first of all, we set up everything that we need. Let's see, it should go immediately into green. There it is. And this should start up now with the Windows, if everything goes well. This looks promising. Let's see. This should be the login screen now if everything goes right. Okay, I leaked my wallpaper. Can we address though the new keyboard? It's just white. Keep in mind, this is the old keyboard. You can see that by the yellow. In the last video, we modified this keyboard to be, instead of yellow, to white. We used some vinyl wrapping, and then we got some new keycaps by Wooding. So nice. Alright, this is done. Alright, my least favorite thing about working on a PC is being all crammed up in a small space. But ideally, we just need the actual Ethernet cable. Now we have internet. And this USB cable is plugging in the mouse, the keyboard and stuff. So let's use this USB port here. So now this allows us to use the USB hub in the back. So we don't need this cable anymore. If this will turn on the RGB, we're good. If not, I plugged in the wrong USB. We're good. Also, we need my mouse. Boom. Mouse should be working now. We should have Ethernet now, so let's retry. Alright, put in the password, put in my phone number, 2FA and stuff like that. It resets your PIN. Yeah. Alright, new PIN. What should we use? I would say this one. Does it actually leak? No, it doesn't. And include letters and symbols, and hell no. And we are back in business. Next in line, going back to the cave. Alright guys, welcome back to Cave Hunters, episode 2, where we plug in every single imaginable cable. Goddamn. Which means Mr. Gooby Tubey can be closed up again. Now all we have to do is clean up a bit and move this back where it belongs. Good boy. Now ideally, I don't know why this one's not working. Excuse me. Let's see. This one is working. This one is working. This probably has the wrong connector. Let me see. I see my cursor. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's try to actually orient them the right way. Looking really nice. So first of all, let's check the task manager. CPU, yep, there it is. 16 cores now, running at 3.4 gigahertz. Let's go. Monitors are slightly misaligned. The good thing now is, first of all, it's a new CPU. It has 16 cores in comparison to the old one, which only had like 12 cores. So this one overall should be performing way better, especially while triple streaming, recording, gaming and stuff. But also we applied some new thermal paste, an actually high quality one. Before I was kind of using a cheap one, so the thermals also should be looking way better. But yeah guys, if you made it to the end of the video, spam W's in the chat. Good boy is working again. Yep, that's the official name. His name is Good Boy. All the monitors are running well. Next thing I'm gonna do is like some benchmarking and stuff, seeing if everything works, and cleaning. Yikes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you appreciate it, and you did well, sir. You did well. Good boy.